Have you ever looked down at your legs and quietly wondered when they started to feel weaker? Perhaps the stairs feel steeper than they used to. Perhaps standing up from a chair takes a bit more effort. Or maybe, when you walk across the room, you notice your legs trembling ever so slightly, as if they are trying to tell you something. And then one day, seemingly out of nowhere, a simple movement, lifting a grocery bag, bending to tie your shoe, rising from the sofa, feels harder than it should. You pause, you breathe, and you think, is this just aging, or is there something I can still change? My dear friends, what if I told you that there is a food, simple, humble, natural, that contains 10 times more protein than eggs? A food that can help rebuild strength in your legs, restore muscle vitality, and support your mobility in ways that feel almost unbelievable at first glance. And what if I also told you that, by the end of this video, you will understand exactly how to use it, how to integrate it into your life, and how to restart the journey towards stronger, steadier, more confident legs? If you want more gentle, science-based guidance like this, support, not pressure, clarity, not confusion, and a voice that walks beside you, not ahead of you, feel free to subscribe. I would be honored to walk this journey of health and serenity with you. Now, let us take a deep breath together. In and out. And let me explain why this topic matters so deeply, especially as we move gracefully through the second half of life. You see, leg strength is not just about muscles. It is about independence, stability, safety, the ability to move through your day with confidence. It is about being able to rise from a chair without pushing hard with your hands, about walking freely on uneven ground, about feeling firmly rooted in your own body. Many seniors I meet tell me the same thing. Doctor, I feel like I'm losing my legs faster than the rest of me. And in many ways, they are right. After the age of 50, we lose up to 1 to 2% of muscle mass each year. After 60, the pace accelerates. And after 70, it can feel as though the loss becomes visible, tangible, undeniable. But here is the truth I want you to hold on to today, with warmth and hope. You can rebuild muscle at any age. Yes, any age. And the food we are about to explore together can play a powerful role in that process. Before we talk about exercises, before we talk about routines, before we talk about habits, we must talk about nourishment. Your muscles are built from what you feed them, and protein is the cornerstone of that process. For decades, we believed eggs were one of the best natural sources of protein. And while they still are excellent, there is a food with 10 times more protein. A food that nourishes your muscles far more efficiently. A food that seniors around the world are beginning to rediscover. And today, I want to guide you through everything you need to know about it. But first, I want to slow down the pace so your body and mind can truly receive this information calmly and clearly. Let us begin our journey together. When I work with seniors in consultations, one of the first things I assess is not blood pressure, not cholesterol, not weight, but something much more telling: leg strength. Because the legs are your foundation. They carry your body through every day of your life. When they weaken, life becomes smaller. Movements become restricted. Confidence diminishes. The world seems to shrink step by step. But when the legs regain strength, something extraordinary happens. People begin to trust their body again. They stand taller. They walk farther. They smile more. They feel capable, alive, engaged with the world around them. So today, I want you to imagine a version of yourself who walks with steady balance, rises from a chair effortlessly, climbs stairs without hesitation, and feels the gentle power of renewed muscle strength. The journey begins with understanding the mysterious food at the center of this video, a food richer in protein than eggs by a factor of 10. Let me slowly guide you there. Most people think of protein as something heavy, dense, or animal-based. Meat, eggs, dairy, but there is a plant, ancient, powerful, deeply nourishing, that contains extraordinary quantities of high-quality protein in a lightweight, digestible form. Spirulina. This natural blue-green algae has been used for centuries. It is incredibly rich in amino acids, the building blocks of muscle. It contains essential vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants, and gram for gram, it contains roughly 10 times more protein than eggs. Let me say that again, gently but clearly, because it often surprises people. Spirulina contains nearly 10 times the protein density of an egg. This is not a supplement created in a laboratory. This is a natural food, a food that helps strengthen muscles, support the immune system, nourish your cells, and even support energy levels. But before we dive into how spirulina works, how to take it, how much to use, and how it supports leg strength, I want to bring you into a very real and relatable moment. Perhaps you have experienced something like this. You wake up in the morning, you sit on the edge of the bed, you plant your feet on the floor, you prepare to stand, and you notice that you must push down with your arms to rise. Or you stand, but feel a moment of wobbling, as if your legs are deciding whether they are ready. This tiny moment, so small, so subtle, signals that your muscles are asking for help. Help that can absolutely come. Help that is well within your reach. Help that spirulina, along with specific gentle routines, can provide. Now, let us walk together through a complete, calm, step-by-step understanding of how to rebuild the strength in your legs with nourishment, routine, and mindfulness. What happens inside the muscles after 50? As we reach our 50s, our muscles begin to lose efficiency. The fibers become smaller, the body absorbs less protein than it used to. The nervous system sends signals to the limbs more slowly. Even small imbalances in posture or gait can lead to progressive weakening. Then, life adds its challenges. Less movement, more sitting, loss of appetite, reduced sunlight, lower protein intake, mild inflammation, joint discomfort. All of these factors create a slow, steady erosion of leg strength. But, and this is something I emphasize with every senior I care for, the body is extraordinarily responsive. Muscles respond quickly to better nutrition and gentle, consistent movement. This is where spirulina becomes extraordinarily helpful. Because unlike heavy protein sources, spirulina is easy to digest, highly concentrated, anti-inflammatory, loaded with iron and B vitamins, rich in chlorophyll and antioxidants, and absorbed rapidly. For seniors who struggle with appetite, digestion, or fatigue, spirulina gives the body the raw materials it needs to rebuild muscle without strain. Let us begin by understanding something fundamental. Your muscles are built, repaired, and maintained every single day. Even when you are resting, even when you are sleeping, your body is quietly renewing itself. The question is simply whether it has the resources it needs to perform this renewal effectively. For many seniors, the answer is no. Not because of a lack of effort, not because of laziness, not because of age, but because the body is not receiving enough protein or the right kind of protein. Most adults over 50 consume only a fraction of the protein they actually need, and yet protein is the material used to rebuild your muscle fibers, your tendons, your enzymes, and even parts of your bones. This is why spirulina is such an extraordinary resource for seniors. It provides a highly concentrated form of protein that the body can use immediately without stress on digestion. But before we go deeper, let me pause for a moment with you and bring us back into the body. Take a slow breath. Gently roll your shoulders back. Feel your feet grounded beneath you. And imagine your legs, your thighs, your calves, your hips as living, breathing structures that are ready to grow stronger, ready to be nourished, ready to support you more fully. Sometimes, before transformation can begin, the body simply needs a quiet invitation, a moment of awareness, an acknowledgement that change is possible. Now that we have taken that moment, let us continue. I want to guide you gently through what makes spirulina so exceptional. First, its protein density is remarkable. Weight for weight, spirulina contains up to 10 times more protein than an egg. And this is not just any protein, it is a complete protein with all essential amino acids your muscles need for repair and growth. Second, spirulina is rich in phycocyanin, a natural compound with strong anti-inflammatory properties. Many seniors suffer from chronic, low-grade inflammation that silently weakens muscles and amplifies joint discomfort. Reducing that inflammation is essential for restoring strength. Third, spirulina is loaded with iron, B vitamins, and antioxidants, which support energy production, oxygen delivery, and cellular protection. When your muscles receive more oxygen and nutrients, they grow stronger more efficiently. Fourth, spirulina is extremely digestible. Many seniors struggle with digestion, especially when consuming meats or heavy proteins. Spirulina bypasses this struggle. It is gentle on the digestive system, yet potent in its effect. Fifth, spirulina supports blood sugar balance, which is crucial for maintaining good energy levels. Unstable blood sugar often leads to fatigue, weakness, or sudden energy crashes. Feelings many seniors interpret as aging, when in fact they may be nutritional. But perhaps most importantly, spirulina works exceptionally well when combined with very small amounts of daily movement. You do not need intense workouts. You do not need gym memberships. You do not need heavy equipment. You simply need consistent, gentle use of your legs, movements that encourage your muscles to accept and use the nutrients spirulina provides. Later in this script, I will guide you through simple routines you can perform at home, on the couch, in the kitchen, or even while watching television. But first, I want to tell you a story, because stories often illuminate truths that science alone cannot convey. Several years ago, I met a man named Samuel. He was 78 years old. He walked carefully, slowly, and with a sense of uncertainty in each step. He told me, "Doctor, my legs just do not listen to me anymore." I asked him about his daily habits, his meals, his routines, his sleep, his activities. He ate lightly, moved sparingly, and had gradually stopped doing many of the things he once enjoyed. It was not laziness, it was discouragement. He believed that once leg strength began to vanish, it could never return. When I evaluated him, I found what I see often in seniors: not enough protein, not enough movement, and not enough confidence. I introduced him to spirulina. I taught him when to take it and how to pair it with small daily movements. And I reassured him, gently but firmly, that muscle is far more resilient than it seems. He was skeptical, but he trusted me, so he committed. 2 weeks later, he came back, and before he even sat down, he said, "I feel different, stronger, more stable." 6 weeks later, he walked into my office with a confidence I had not seen before. He said he could now rise from his chair without using his arms. He could climb the 3 steps outside his house without holding the railing. He could stand for longer periods while cooking. His life became bigger again. I tell you this not to give false hope, but to remind you of a truth that modern medicine sometimes forgets. The human body remains astonishingly adaptable. Even in later years, your legs can grow stronger, your muscles can rebuild, your mobility can return, your confidence can rise, and spirulina can be one of the tools that helps you get there. Now let us talk about practical steps. Calmly, clearly, step by step. Spirulina is available in several forms: powder, tablets, capsules. For seniors, tablets and capsules are often easier because they have a mild taste. Powder can be mixed into smoothies or yogurt if you prefer. Here is a simple guideline used in many clinical settings. Start with a low amount, such as 500 milligrams per day. After 3 days, increase to 1 gram. After 1 week, increase to 2 grams. Stay at 2 to 3 grams daily for maintenance and muscle support. This slow increase helps your body adjust comfortably. There is no rush. Consistency matters more than quantity. Spirulina is best taken in the morning or early afternoon. With a glass of water, it pairs beautifully with a small amount of vitamin C from fruit or juice, which helps your body absorb its nutrients more effectively. If you are on medication or have a medical condition, speak with your doctor first. Spirulina is natural, but every body is unique. Now, spirulina alone will not restore leg strength. It provides the building blocks, but your muscles still need to receive the message. Wake up, engage, grow stronger. This message is delivered through movement, gentle, intentional, accessible movement. So in the next part of this script, I will guide you through a complete set of exercises designed specifically for seniors, completely safe for your joints, and perfectly aligned with spirulina's nutritional effects. These exercises will help you strengthen your thighs, wake up your dormant muscle fibers, improve your balance, support your knees, enhance circulation, and reduce the risk of falls. But let us not rush. Let us move forward with calm, clarity, and kindness. For seniors who struggle with appetite, digestion, or fatigue, spirulina gives the body the raw materials it needs to rebuild muscle without strain. As we come to the end of our time together, I want you to pause for a brief moment and simply notice how you feel right now. Not your age, not your limitations, not your worries, just this moment. The quiet, the breath, the simple awareness of being alive in your body. Today, we explored something that often gets overlooked as the years pass: the extraordinary capacity of your legs, your muscles, and your cells to renew themselves. We spoke about spirulina, a humble food with 10 times more protein than eggs, a source of nourishment capable of supporting your strength, your stability, and your confidence. And we walked slowly through gentle reminders, simple routines, and calm, steady habits that can help you rebuild what time may have taken. But beyond all of that, what I hope you take with you is this: you are not too old to change, you are not too late to strengthen, and you are certainly not finished growing. Your legs carry the story of your life. Every step, every climb, every gentle movement you make from this day forward is a message to your body that you are still here, still becoming, still moving toward greater vitality. Let yourself believe in that. Let yourself step into that. Let yourself feel proud of the courage it takes to care for your own well-being. If you choose to bring spirulina into your daily routine, if you choose to practice even the smallest of the exercises we discussed, if you choose to move with intention, nourish yourself with kindness, and treat your body as a lifelong companion rather than an obstacle, then change will come, slowly, quietly, steadily, but it will come. And when it does, you will feel it in the way you rise from a chair, in the way you walk across a room, in the way your legs respond with strength, not hesitation. Thank you for spending this time with me. Thank you for caring for your health. And thank you for allowing me to walk a small part of this journey beside you. Take a deep breath now, slow, gentle, peaceful. Let it settle in your chest like a promise. And if you would like more guidance like this, more calm, clear, senior-friendly support for your strength, your balance, your energy, and your long-term vitality, feel free to subscribe. It would truly be my honor to continue walking this path of health and serenity with you. Rest well, move gently, and take good care of yourself. So in the next part of this script, I will guide you through a complete set of exercises designed specifically for seniors, completely safe for your joints, and perfectly aligned with spirulina's nutritional effects. These exercises will help you strengthen your thighs, wake up your dormant muscle fibers, improve your balance, support your knees, enhance circulation, and reduce the risk of falls. But let us not rush. Let us move forward with calm, clarity, and kindness. For seniors who struggle with appetite, digestion, or fatigue, spirulina gives the body the raw materials it needs to rebuild muscle without strain.